Hello, everyone. We are back. Welcome back to this podcast, whatever the hell it's called. What's it called, James?
Let There Be J podcast.
RBJ podcast. What an amazing podcast this is.
I just realized that if you take out the let there, it makes something else. But
Let there be J. Okay, I'm Jonathan.
I'm James.
And we got a jam-packed... Well, first of all, I just gotta say one thing. I do apologize if you hear any noises coming from the upstairs of my house. Currently in the basement in the spare bedroom, trying to minimize all other noise in my house. But my sister is watching Survivor upstairs, and she gets...
fuck, it's Survivor night.
And now James has to leave to go watch Survivor.
I gotta go watch Survivor.
Thank you so much for watching episode 2.
Catch you guys next week.
But she did get pretty loud on Survivor night. But what are you gonna do, right? We gotta film Wednesdays.
Wednesdays is the day.
Past week, it's been hectic, man.
How's it been? What
Guys, it's been hectic as in I've watched a bunch of stuff. You've watched a bunch of stuff. And we are going to talk about it all. Okay. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
So starting it off in the news.
Mm-hmm.
In the news. Okay. So obviously it's a quarantine, everyone. Global pandemic. And, quarantine means movies being pushed. And
I love this segment.
This is the segment, basically. What movies have been pushed?
Back this week.
Okay, and 2 movies have been pushed. 2 movies within franchise that we both do enjoy, do love, the MCU. Are you aware of this news?
No. I mean, probably, but, I don't know. I don't really care that much. But, yeah.
What's happened is, Doctor Strange was originally pushed to November 5th, 2021. That was a couple weeks ago when the first Marvel MCU pushback came. But it has now been pushed to July 16th.
2022?
No, it's been pushed to March 25th, 2022.
Oh. Okay.
It was supposed to come out November 5th, 2021.
Oh, yeah.
It was pushed to March 25th, 2022, which makes sense. There's a new director now. We have Sam Raimi now. He's gone. Yeah. But filling in the November 5th, 2021 date, which has been pushed a couple months back, is Spider-Man 3.
Oh, really? I thought that was the one that didn't change before.
Now it has changed. November for a Spider-Man movie. This has never happened before.
Yeah, it was always in July.
Into the Spider-Verse in December.
So it's gonna be back to back?
No, we got Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I was gonna say, what?
No, I don't know when. And I think there's some announcement of Into the Spider-Verse too, but I'm not too sure.
They did the date, but whatever. I don't know. It's far long gone, long away.
Yeah, I mean, these are... Get the Doctor Strange, which makes all sense in the world to me. It's gonna be weird Spider-Man in November, I gotta be honest.
What day is it? The 25th?
November 5th.
Ah, pre-birthday.
That matters, if it's pre or post.
It's I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's good to know.
Oh, it really matters. But, yeah.
Fuck.
Movies are pushed.
I just went to stretch and I just smashed my headphones. Ow.
You smashed your headphones?
Yeah. Yeah, the movies are pushed back. I mean, let's just scrap this whole year. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
We just stop doing these segments.
It's fine. Whatever.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here, man? I'll tell you what we're doing here.
Okay.
I will tell you what we're doing here.
What is it?
While I tell you what we're doing here. Okay.
Are you looking for the notes or something?
Yeah, I'm just looking for my notes.
And that's the show for today. Okay. So. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, I've finally done it. I finally convinced James
Oh,
to
this is
watch
the.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars, or at least 2 episodes
It's the
of the
least I can
final
do.
season.
That's the most I can do, really.
We push him to the edge.
The bare maximum. It's the bare.
It's the bare maximum. It really is. So James,
Yeah.
I talked a little bit about episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's not forgotten. Last week.
Yeah.
Since then, you have watched it.
I have watched it.
Let me know your thoughts on the episode, man.
You're gonna get terribly mad at me, but I watched them late at night on my phone before bed.
Yeah, I knew because of the picture you sent me. I knew you watched it on your phone.
I tried to. So in episode 10, I saw a character and I tried to just take a picture of it, and I guess Disney Plus
wait till we get to that part.
is just savvy about it, and they're like, no, you can't fucking screenshot.
Yeah, no, that's what Netflix does that too.
Do they actually?
Oh yeah, I've tried so many times to screenshot something, it doesn't work.
That's crazy.
Like, do they think I'm gonna screenshot every frame and then play it to make the movie? Like, let me take a screenshot, Jesus.
You know what? People might do that, but like,
I'm sure they. But how do they get the audio? Oh, they just record the audio. That's what. Let's do that.
All right, streaming services.
Yeah.
Met your match.
Well, I guess
even though they banned it beforehand. What'd you say?
We can do that with YouTube Red movies because that's the only screenshot that won't go black.
Oh yeah. There we go. Perfect. Wait, if you have YouTube Red, do you get free movies?
You got YouTube Red original movies.
Oh.
YouTube Red original shows, which I hear what's it called?
It's really good.
You know what I'm talking about. The only popular YouTube Red show. Cobra Kai. I hear that's a great show.
Cobra Kai. I don't even know what that is. What is it?
About the show, the Karate Kid show.
Oh, really? There's a Karate Kid show?
Yeah, the villain of Karate Kid 1, and he's the main character, and he's like old now, and he has like a feud with the Karate Kid.
Damn.
It's great. I have to check it out, but
Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
that was people. That wasn't like Barney Simpson's like. Oh my god, why am I talking about fucking The How I Met Your Mother? But you like the villain. He's
the hero.
Yeah.
He's like the Terminator's the hero. Look at the name of the movie.
Okay, so episode 9. Let me try to recount what happened. Let me do some.
I can if you can't. So.
So Bo-Katan, who I don't really like that much, but whatever.
Why?
Bo-Katan and Ahsoka.
No.
She's just kind of like, she's too mean.
Yeah, she has the right to be mean. Obi-Wan's not trying to send the forces.
Yeah, I love the way
his sister meant something to him, James.
I love the way they deal with the politics and stuff. It's just crazy how they expand on it, like with this show. Oh man, it's just great. And so basically what happens, Bo-Katan and Ahsoka, they meet up somehow. I don't know what happened in episode 8, but they meet up and they they go to see Anakin, or they hologram them, and they're like, hey, we need your help, Republic. We're gonna go take back Mandalore. We see Darth Maul. And then the Jedi are like, no, we can't help you because the treaty breaks the treaty ties. Blah. And then like Anakin's like a super nice guy, and he's like, here's your lightsabers, Ahsoka, and Rex and the gang have cool stormtrooper outfits, and they'll help you. Yeah, so then they all go to Mandalore and they help. And then Obi-Wan and Anakin go to save Palpatine, and like in Revenge of the Sith. It's crazy how it's like tied in with Revenge of the Sith. I was not expecting that. Yeah, and then they sort of fight, and then Ahsoka meets Darth Maul at the end of the episode.
I was hoping for Kenobi.
He just hates Obi-Wan Kenobi, eh?
Dude, he loves him.
They have a brotherhood.
Episode 9, so good. Like, just seeing the last real scene of Ahsoka and Anakin just really hit me in the heart.
Yeah, I would imagine it would.
That is it. some other meetings down the line, but oh god, I love that episode.
Okay. And then episode 10, you could take episode 10 away. You could take it away. Let me just conclude on episode 9. It was a good episode. I don't know. I guess I didn't have the really precedent
It's a
for.
great setup for the arc.
Yeah. Okay, episode 10.
10. Oh my god. I think this is quite close to being my favorite episode of Clone Wars.
What competes with it?
The initial Maul Mandalore arc.
Oh.
It's specifically the episode where he kills Satine and where he fights the Emperor at the end. That is some of the best Star Wars ever, but
wait, that's all in the same episode?
Oh yeah, sir.
What? I didn't not even know that. That would be a good episode.
Yeah, it's season 5, episode 17, The Lawless, perfection. But the Phantom Oppressor,
Phantom Oppressor.
The Phantom Oppression. The Phantom Apprentice. Oh my god. Did Maul ever shine in this episode?
Mm-hmm.
Holy, this was his episode. Oh my god. Sam Witwer, who voices Darth Maul, who plays Starkiller. This guy is a talent. This guy is a treasure. This guy is incredible. I love Darth Maul so much, and this episode cements that. So first off, right off the bat, red intro already.
They love the red intros, eh?
There's no preamble, which there usually is, where like the announcer guy like says.
Oh, you know what? I don't really like him.
Really?
Do you like the announcer guy? The Jedi are in trouble. It just sounds like.
Well, it's just keeping with tradition, but they have that for every episode except this one, which goes to the idea that this entire last arc is a full movie, because the first episode ends without the normal circle transition and like the bomb. It just cuts to black. And this episode fades back in to the exact scene where it cut to black without any, and it's just there. So I actually have a feeling they're going to release this whole arc as a movie on Disney Plus after it's done.
Really? What do you think it's going to be called?
To see the Siege of Mandalore.
Okay. Well, okay, chill.
And then, basically, Ahsoka is cornered by Maul and a bunch of the. Oh my God, James, the other Mandalorians, eh?
Dude, Saxon. I remembered his name just to talk about him. That is a.
Dude, Saxon's an important man.
Really?
Yeah,
that guy is such a cool.
It's so
helmet.
weird. He's a huge character in Rebels.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they did that. Like, it's so cool that they got to go back. Dude, seeing someone first in Rebels and then seeing the animation style transferred into Clone Wars is crazy.
Really?
But
does he have the same helmet?
No, that helmet is so cool. How it lights up when it's yellow.
Oh, yeah.
It's so cool with the horn.
And he's got the Maul horns, which is kind of weird. I thought that'd be like Maul in there, to be honest, because he's got the fucking horns. But
this goes... Okay. And, like, you gotta think, the armor must have been one of Maul's, right? From the Mandalorian? Because she's got the horns.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
So, I don't know. And basically, in this... Okay, I was getting ahead of myself. But Saxon, we'll talk a little bit about Saxon later.
Okay.
But Ahsoka is cornered. She smartly puts on her tracking beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Rex is able to locate her position.
Okay, wait, question. Why doesn't Rex have the orange face? He had the helmet in his hands. Why didn't he take... Like, why didn't they do that? You know?
Oh, he just took his... Because that's his helmet, man. Can't just take Rex out of that helmet.
That just kind of... But he had the helmet in his hands. It was just kind of annoying.
How pissy that Cody wasn't in these episodes, man.
Well, I like Cody, but... but... I mean,
we know what Cody's doing.
The thing is, we know what's gonna happen with Cody.
We know what that guy's up to.
That guy doesn't he? He kills the blue girl for sure.
No, he's with Obi-Wan on Utapau, and he literally puts the order to like shoot him down when he's climbing on that thing.
Oh shit! But I remember he killed another Jedi for sure.
I don't know, maybe.
You know what? I hate the design of the clones in the Clone Wars and
the Clone Wars.
Movies. Like the Attack of the Clones. My bad, not the Clone Wars. Attack of the Clones. They look so bad. But I mean, the show they make it look sick. Like,
Okay. So
Anyway.
Ahsoka, the other stormtroopers manage to come. They get Ahsoka, but Maul manages to capture an older clone by the name of Jesse.
Why does he have just a normal name? It's so
So, I mean, Cody,
okay, I don't know. Cody sounds a little bit like
Rex. I mean, all those names are normal, kind of.
I guess so, but like just Jesse, like it just seems so weird. But he had a crazy tat. He had a face
Oh yeah,
tat.
crazy tot. But yeah, Maul does the whole Kylo Ren mind wipe thing or mind.
Is that ever shown before in any other?
Oh, it's the only other time it's shown.
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's an
And
interesting prelude to that. Because I don't think
it's
in
a,
any other thing they do it. Wait,
no,
doesn't Darth Vader do it? No,
see, no, you never.
it's the interrogation robot that does it.
Yeah, nothing is ever seen. Well, the interrogation robot just like tortures and injects with drugs.
Yeah, so like he didn't do the mine.
Yeah, he didn't reach into their mind.
Hmm.
But Maul manages to get everything he needs to know about Ahsoka from Jesse's mind because he has no idea who Ahsoka is. He was expecting Kenobi, and
Hmm.
he was really hoping
That Anakin would be the.
that Anakin would come. And okay, when they already have the Prime Minister Almec in custody, and they question him.
Yeah. And.
But wait, before all this,
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka gets a call from Obi-Wan.
Oh,
Reveals that
I
Count
was shocked that
has
this.
been killed. I was shocked there too. I was not expecting that. Count Dooku has been killed, and he really wants Ahsoka to talk to Anakin because Anakin has been ordered to spy on his very good friend, the Chancellor, and is not happy about it. Obi-Wan just says, "Hey, he's your buddy, your best pals. Why don't you talk to him?"
The Jedi are just so dumb. It's
But
crazy.
she has to go, and she can't talk to him. Makes you wonder, maybe, like, there's so many. Even the whole thing in the first episode where Anakin's like, she left for a reason. This all happened for a reason, so she could help on me. It just everything happens for a reason in
Mhm.
Star Wars.
But can you believe that Anakin is the Anakin? Like he's evil Anakin. Like I don't know. It's weird. He's just such a great guy at the beginning, eh?
It's the flaw in the thing as it is that even the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, in the do I fully believe that that Anakin goes to the opening scene of Revenge of the Sith? Absolutely, because Anakin's just quipping in the opening of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. It's just funny. Like I don't know. Someone did the comparison of the voices for the actor for the Clone Wars and Hayden Christensen, and it's
Oh yeah, I wish they would remake Revenge of the Sith as
with that voice.
that not be so good.
Yeah, it would be. But you can't hate on Hayden Christensen. He did what he could. Okay.
Well, I'm not hating on him. I'm saying I wish they would just remake the movie animated.
Oh, animated. I mean, that'd be pretty good. Just fix everything that's wrong with it, and it'd be like the best Star Wars.
But,
Do you think so? If they fix, well, obviously, if they fix all the flaws, it would be the best Star Wars now, wouldn't it?
it would. It definitely would.
Because they'd be flawless. Okay, so then, what else happens with Saxon?
Then they interview Prime Minister Almec. He's saying that Maul was talking a lot about one person that was detrimental to his plan. But we cut to Maul's lair at this point, and Saxon and the other girl, who's the other main one, walk in, and they see him on the phone with the other members of what's it called, Crimson Dawn.
That was nutty.
A Black Sun member, okay, who is your guy from, what's he from, James?
Edge. Wait. Wow, what's
Edge.
it called? Shadows of the Empire. That's what it's called. And I forget what his name is, but I remember watching a whole video about Shadows of the Empire.
He's a villain, is he not?
He's the main villain, and he's some weird. Let me look it up.
Well, he's a member of the Black Sun crime
I
syndicate.
didn't. So now he's canon. That's crazy. Was he?
in season 5 is because you see Maul recruit all the other criminal.
Prince Zixor.
I definitely don't think it's that character, but it's the same species for sure.
Yeah, because he looks like identical, and I was like, no way they got this man. He got the ponytail. He's green. I don't know, but it was still crazy to see they have the same species or whatever.
Yeah.
And then who else did they have? You said there was a big
There's
guy.
Pike. In the middle was a Pike who was featured heavily in the last arc. Who was
Okay.
also in the whole Maul when Maul was recruiting everyone, and he was in Solo. He was one of the. Those were the guys on Kessel that were running everything.
Oh.
Like the weird face, like square faces.
Okay. I don't remember much about Solo, but you know, that's fine.
At the very end, speaking of Solo, was Dryden Voss.
Dragon Voss. I don't know.
Paul Bettany.
Oh, really?
I was freaked out. I'm like, no way!
He's in it? At least does he have the scratches on his face?
Just there, because he was just getting off the phone with Crimson Dawn.
Damn.
And basically, Maul orders his Mando friends to go kill Olmec because he's been captured. They go just as Olmec's about to say who Maul was talking about. Sack puts a couple of bullets in all.
He gets the double tap.
He does. He gets the Zombieland double tap.
In each of the shoulder blades.
And then, but right as he's dying, he says Skywalker, and then we hear a little bit of Vader's theme.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
And basically, we see Bo-Katan is saying, the Mandalorians, they do not like this.
Not invasion.
Guys better leave. And Ahsoka says, "Don't worry. The second we're done here, the second Maul's dealt with, we're gone." And the irony is what I'm assuming is going to happen. Order 66 is going to hit while they're on there, and those guys are never going to leave ever.
Oh shit!
And it's occupation. And Bo-Katan is...
Oh, that's crazy.
I've seen how Bo-Katan gets Mandalore. I've watched how it happens, and it's not until like 10 years.
Damn. But what happens to Mandalore between this and the Mandalorian?
I have no idea.
You don't know? Okay.
Well, everything in Rebels.
Yeah.
Which Bo-Katan has a Darksaber and is basically the leader of the Mandalorians from Rebels.
Okay.
In the original trilogy, no idea. The Empire must have I think Moff Gideon probably killed Bo-Katan if he has that thing.
You know what? I'm so stupid. I thought Moff Gideon was gonna come into the Clone Wars somehow. He's gonna just be like, "Hey, you'll be super young though."
He talks about the Siege of Mandalore, but I think he's talking about a different one.
The different siege. That's why I thought because people were saying like, "Oh shit, Clone Wars is gonna have the Siege of Mandalore, and it's gonna be in it. It's gonna be crazy."
That so good. It's a different siege.
They have to number these sieges, man.
Yeah, Siege 1, Siege 4, Siege.
There's been 3, isn't there? Because when Maul got Mandalore, that was at Siege, wasn't it?
Siege, I guess. So there's been 2, yeah.
Well then, yeah, interesting.
Also, the Siege of Lothal, the Siege of... There's 1,000 sieges in a show that we're going to talk about a bit later, but let's not get into...
Oh, God.
But, okay, where were we? But they just walk into the throne room and they just see
He's just there. He's just there.
And I got, I love this man. And
He's
he
just
starts
chilling.
talking.
How crazy are those legs, though?
And Maul's Mando forces are attacking outside, so Bo-Katan goes, and we are left with Ahsoka and Maul.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, how gorgeous is this animation?
It was pretty crazy.
Every frame, like even the whole clones versus the Mandalorians was
they were good.
But
they put a lot of money in this.
Then Ahsoka and Maul get to talking. Maul reveals that he's been having visions. I believe, this is the way I see it, he knew something of the Clone War. Palpatine told him that it was in the plan.
I think he knew for sure about Order 66. I think he knew.
Yeah. But
he just didn't want to.
It seems like it's all shown that the dark side clouds that's how the Jedi didn't know their Chancellor was a Sith Lord. That's how they couldn't suspect Anakin because the dark side clouds all.
Yeah.
But it really seems like Maul, since he's such a person of rage and hate, has the clearest visions out of everyone.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Straight up says Darth Sidious has orchestrated absolutely everything, and he says, "I want to team up with you so we can go kill him." And Ahsoka says yes.
Yeah, I know.
I was getting hyped for a second there. Like, let's do this. Like, Maul's kind of a good guy in this.
Well, yeah, kind of is. He's
But
pretty. I don't know.
if they killed Sidious, what's gonna happen?
Maul would take over probably.
All he wants is power.
But you know what? That's what makes a good villain. They got nice motivations. Just it's a
But
good
then
time. And then,
Ahsoka says, "I'll join you."
but
What the hell do you want with Skywalker? He says he's the key to everything. My old master's been grooming him to be his apprentice. She starts tweaking out, says you're wrong, your visions are false.
oh, and then she goes nuts.
Then the sabers come out, and they motion cap this fight, and you can tell this fight is one of the best things. One of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. You feel the weight of everything. They got Ray Park to mocap Maul, and you can tell they're going so hard. So many cool moves where she throws, like when she summons the one saber back,
Catches it and he dodges it. I couldn't even.
First of all, when
tell
the
what
window
happens.
blows out when they're just talking.
Oh
my
yeah.
God. Holy moly, it's so good. But yeah, fight ensues after a bit.
I have a little quarrel with the fight though. I did not like one thing.
Is this at the end or?
No. It's in the middle, I guess. When when he gets thrown out of the window, I thought that was a little bit corny. Like she
Because
goes
he leaves the two saber marks.
that, and then she just like it's just like the roll and then the kick. It just seems so like weird. I don't know why. You know what I mean?
I
Am
like.
I wrong for that? Like it just seems silly.
Then after he's thrown out the window, you think Maul's gonna get away, and then we get the the scene that is on the thumbnail right now.
Mm-hmm.
On the ledge. There's an amazing fight on the ledge.
That was crazy.
I love how balanced this fight is, because when you think about it, these two are probably the most equal match for each other in all of Star Wars.
That would be true, actually.
Trained, like they both have left their respective orders here.
They're both strong, I
Both
guess.
quite strong. They both had you could argue that each of them had the strongest person in their order as their master.
You're right.
So, and I've also heard a bunch of debate over who the Phantom Apprentice is.
Oh.
I've heard so many people saying it was Anakin because.
Oh, that would make sense, because.
But also, they're both apprentices too, right?
Exactly. It's a good triple play.
But the fight breaks loose, and Ahsoka gets the upper hand for a second. There's a Mando ship. First of all, Maul completely abandons the Mandalorians, okay?
He's like, fuck you, I'm out.
Saxon's freaking out. He's like, "Sir, what do I do? What do I do?" And he's like, "Die well,
Precious Saxon Spade, though.
He says, "Die well." First of all, when he gives a speech to the Mandalorians before this fight, and he says, "You'll die on the battlefield. It's not like your people to hide in the gutters."
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Exactly foreshadowing. And then he says, "Die well, Mandalorian," to him, and he's captured by the Empire. In Rebels, Gar Saxon is the main Mandalorian who sided with the Empire.
Really? So he's
captured by the Republic. He hates Maul. He feels betrayed. So obviously he's going to join the Republic, which is soon about to become the Galactic Empire.
Okay. Fuck. It's so confusing.
Confusing. But so Maul's at the edge, and then he falls. Okay, how does it happen again? How does he fall?
Okay, so she loses all her lightsabers.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happens. Then he's like, "You're gonna die." And then she does some next move where she grabs his lightsaber and throws him off, and then she catches him.
Yeah, she catches him.
She does the Cal Kestis move.
The voice and Maul had a Mando ship about to catch him, but they have since fled. Maul's basically completely on his own now. But she catches him, and just the voice performance here, he's just screaming so loud, just screaming, "Kill me, kill me! They're gonna kill us all! You need to kill!" Like it's so, and they're just lowering him into the ship.
So what is gonna happen with Maul then?
Ahsoka's standing there, and then Cut the Black episode's over. Mwah, mwah, incredible. 9.9 on IMDb.
Okay, Here's a question.
Highest rated episode of television ever on IMDb.
That's nuts.
Well, okay, yes, your question, sir.
Okay, so this is more of a Star Wars logic question. So they can do force. Can Jedi force push each other? Why can't I speak? Force push each other. You know what I mean? They can, right?
Yeah.
So why in any point of the fight they just pushed each other off?
Oh, you can't. Once you start asking questions like that, the main thing is to go. They didn't think of it. That's the best.
Think of it.
That is the best explainer.
Someone made an argument about like fucking Grievous and how no one could. Why didn't the J just crush him? Why didn't they just crush him?
Yeah, well, in the original Clone Wars micro series, that they show that's how he got his cough because
because someone crushes him.
Crushed him.
I think it was Mace Windu.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear. I didn't hear that you said it was Mace Windu. Sorry.
Okay, so what the hell is gonna happen next episode?
Oh, I don't even know. I like that. I like that we just don't know what's happening.
I think it's a sure thing we're getting Order 66 next episode.
You know what? Like, I like prequels. At the same time, I hate them, but I also love them. Like, this is a good example of me liking prequels because it's kind of like
my favorite time period, honestly, the Clone Wars.
Yeah, for sure. I like I like when there's more than two Jedi.
Some stories that could be told.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe if we see like the Old Republic, it'd be kind of cool too. But like, whatever. They're all like knights and stuff. Whatever. I love Jedis and robes. That's my favorite period.
Jedi and robes are cool. Okay, the next episode is called.
You know what? Because I don't like the armor. Like Obi-Wan when he has armor, and Anakin when they're wearing the armor. Well, I don't like that costume.
It's the early. That's season 1 right there. That was a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
It's ironic that's the only time when you watched. So.
It's funny, yeah. It's I watched like up until the
3, right? Up till Mortis.
Yeah, up until Mortis. And I think the time I stopped watching was when they announced like the mall, and I was like, oh, why did I stop watching it? But because I was so hyped for seeing that trailer. I don't know.
Time you could stop. Okay, the next episode is called Shattered. That's your hint. I think Order 66 is definitely going to happen. We know that obviously Maul...
You know what's going to happen probably? Order 66 is going to happen while they capture Maul, and like in the kerfuffle, he's going to escape probably.
Or what would be cool if Maul, Ahsoka, and Rex have to work together to escape.
That would be cool. That would be sick.
Because Rex is not turned, but I think...
Did they do the transmitter thing yet? No.
He has no scar on his head. All of Rebels, he has a scar at the side of his head. But he has none yet. I'm guessing right when it happens, Ahsoka's going to know, nick him right in the head and force pull the chip right out.
Damn. Who are the people that survive? Who are the clones that are in the...
Rex, Wolf, and Gregor. Oh, you don't know who those other two are, but...
Who's Wolf? Are they like any of them ARC troopers? No.
No, the ARC troopers all die, man. Very, very tragically.
Really?
That's you just watch each one. Oh no, one of them's still alive. Echo's still alive.
Jesse.
Jesse was an ARC? No.
They said he's an ARC trooper. I swore.
Oh, I was thinking about Domino Squad.
Oh, Domino Squad. What about the Bad Batch?
Well, one of the Domino Squad, which is Echo.
Oh yeah, Echo.
Find out he's alive at the beginning of the season, and then he's like a freak because he's like all They digitized him.
They digitized.
The Techno Union took him.
Damn. Who was the one that discovered? Was Echo the one that discovered about the transmitter kind of thing, or?
No, that was
Fives.
That was Fives. That was such a good arc, and then he died.
Five dies. Five died.
He died like trying to save. Because he was going crazy. Because he found out, and everyone was like trying to calm down, and he was like grab his gun, attacking everyone.
Damn.
It's the Chancellor. He's gonna kill us all.
Fuck, man.
Well, yeah.
Wolf and Gregor. They should have just kept Cody, man.
He made it out. He bloody made it out, mate.
It was another guy in orange armor. It was another guy wearing orange. Okay, it was another guy. You know what? Like I think I like Rex better now, but just because he's the good guy out of the two, I guess. But you know, Cody always a soft spot just because of how cool he looked.
I adored this episode of television.
It was a good time.
I cannot wait until next week.
Oh man, what are they gonna do? Like, what's gonna happen?
You're gonna watch. I'm not giving. You're not allowed to watch this before me. Okay. You gotta wait till at least either I'll give you the okay right after I watch it on Friday if you want. But
Okay,
or
I'll
you
watch
just
that
wait till Saturday.
midnight.
Yeah, Friday at midnight sounds good. Okay, should we get into our next topic here?
Sure. Let's do it.
So I have been binging a show because of this quarantine, my friend.
A
Uh,
show of mixed proportions.
um, since we talked, I've since finished season 6, so let me get into that.
Hmm.
Overall, I was happy with this season. I think it is a
Yes.
very good season. Way better than season
It's
5, which
the
I was a little iffy on.
it's the calm before the storm.
It is, but okay. Some things I loved was
Wait, what show are we talking about?
Game of Thrones. Sorry, sorry, everyone. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. But okay, the Hodor thing was
mm-hmm.
was
Great. That was probably
absolutely
my favorite part, or one of my favorite parts of the season.
that was that was like mind blowing. That was so smart. But
That was crazy. And you know what? Do they ever use that again?
no,
Probably not. You don't know, but I know. So.
the Battle of the Bastards
Mhm.
was one of the most impressive things I've seen on television. I'll give you that. That
Crazy.
one shot where he's going
Where he's
through the
running through
battle
them.
and like people are like going and like nailing horses and like everything so crazy is going on.
I
Then
know.
they
I was
they
worried for
start like
John.
suffocating him.
Yeah.
That was like I could not breathe watching that.
They
Oh,
they really did a crazy job making that like scene seem so like
the way
claustrophobic.
Ramsey died.
Oh.
Perfect. And you know, after that episode, because I think after the day I watched that episode might have been the day I watched episode 10 of Clone Wars, and I was so hyped for the episode 10 of Clone Wars. I texted James, if you don't watch Clone Wars, I'm gonna starve Sam, who's my dog, for 7 days, and then sick him on you.
The fucking
But
hounds.
yeah, another thing I loved. I think this is the best season finale the show has ever done. Season six
Mhm.
finale, because usually the season finales aren't the
Oh, I know.
climax
I know what happens in that. Okay, now I know. Okay, yeah,
where
go on.
they blow up
The
the what's it called?
church,
The Red Keep or
the
the
Red Keep.
Septon
I
or
think it's
whatever.
the Red Keep is
Or
the
the house, yeah.
Red Keep is the castle. It's like the fucking
The
church. I don't
Septon.
know. The Septon, yes.
When they blow up the Septon, that whole montage, the music was incredible during that whole montage.
I was freaking because like every character you like, dead, gone. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
What?
Every character you like.
No, and like not every character, but like every character that's like semi good or like like Marjorie and then the Tyrells. I'm just saying they're all dead. And then
Danny Rand is dead. Oh no.
and who was dead?
Danny Rand?
Danny
More
Rand was dead. Yes, he died. And
enemy of the
and the,
hand?
and the priest was gonna do some damage to
It
fucking
was Cersei.
Cersei, but the
But
enemies are gone. How crazy was the shame scene?
oh my god. Dude, what the hell is the
Shame.
mountain about to do to that girl? He's gonna do some things to that girl.
What girl? I don't remember this.
I'm
It's been.
talking about when they get revenge on the Shame girl.
Oh shit! I don't even
The Shame
know.
scene's the end of season 5, dude.
Yeah. I don't even know. Shame. Shame.
That's the only one of like the religious people they don't kill, and she has her strapped up. She's like torturing her, and she's like, "I'm ready to die," and so it's just like, "You think you're gonna die today?" She's like, "No, you're not gonna die for a very long time. I need to have my fun with you." Then brings in the mountain. The mountain takes off his helmet,
Oh.
goes up to her.
Is he zombie mount
Oh,
now or?
oh, he's a zombie.
Okay.
But yeah, great. Another thing I loved about that episode. At first, I was a little bit iffy, but at the time, but now, I absolutely love the reveal.
Of
Jon Snow
of Aegon.
is not Ned, not a Vagon. That Jon Snow is not Ned Stark's son.
Oh shit, they don't say it? My bad.
They they at the end of season 6 they don't say it.
Okay. Whoops.
They just show because they showed before, and this is again really smart foreshadowing. They show the whole scene leading up to that
But they
when
don't show what
Bran's
happens, yeah.
doing it, and then at the end they show what happens where he goes in, it's his sister dying, and she says, "Protect the baby." You see, it's her baby, and she's like, all she says is Rob's gonna kill him. And then she whispers something in his ear, zooms in on the baby, and then it cuts to John's face, and it's like, oh my god, that was such a good reveal. And
Crazy.
the music in that scene is insane. It comes back in season 7. The music is even better in season 7 from that
Just
scene.
shows how good of a guy Neddard Stark is.
It's the best, man.
Just fucking. We need a Neddard show.
I would love another show.
Give him some more time on screen.
Okay, so then season 6 ended.
Oh, but you forgot one big thing.
What?
Did anything happen with the king?
Oh my god! I was. This guy watches the church blow up,
He's like,
opens the window,
I'm out.
takes off his crown, walks off screen. We just get about 20 seconds just looking at the window. Just briskly walks to the window, and he's gone. I was like, oh my god!
Dude, that was a big meme back when that when that came out. I remember
I
seeing.
believe it, dude. That was a great episode.
I knew it was from Game of Thrones, but I didn't know who died. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh my god! Like I was tweaking. Like that was nuts. No one talks about that guy's death. I forget his name, but no one talks about that enough because that was, wow. Because man, he liked the March dog. He
Dude,
liked
it really makes me wonder, how did Joffrey turn out to be so awful when the other kids are like the best people ever?
Yeah, I know.
It does not make sense.
I don't know.
Like, the other kids are like so sweet and nice,
Mhm.
so innocent, and Joffrey's like, hit her harder, hit her harder.
Skin the bitch alive. Like
That's freaking clip where they're like saying he was a baby, and it was just cut with him going, "I'm not tired," because like Tywin tries to send him to his room. Oh, it was so funny.
So what's going on with Tywin and Tyrion and
Dude, I just gotta say, I I always think about the scene where Tyrion kills Shay. That is such a good scene.
yeah, he chokes her out, eh?
Chokes out so hard. And after he just starts crying. He's like, "I'm sorry." He grabs the crossbow. Oh my god, gets him on the shitter.
Caps.
Holy.
What does the dad say to him? That was a big like
Just saying like, "Oh,
conversation.
you're a little monster. You killed my wife." The usual
Yeah.
stuff they always say to him.
The usual shit.
Okay.
All right.
Season
Mhm.
7 ended, or season 6 ended, and then we move on. Season 7, and season 7 was.
Mhm.
I heard a lot of really mixed things about it.
Yeah. Have you finished it yet or?
Oh yeah, I finished.
Oh shit.
Some people really loved it, and some people really hated it. The people that really hated it, I do not understand why. Because I
really? You didn't
love
hate?
this season, bro.
You like season 7 a
I
lot?
love, like, this might be like, behind other 3 or 4, this might be my favorite season.
Really?
You know what
This
the
is-
best part was?
This is second last season we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, it was so fun.
It was fun.
It was a great time. It was fun.
Just
You know
I
what
don't
my favorite part
know.
was?
Yeah.
How when like Jon Snow, like when he did nothing the whole season,
Oh.
and like when Cersei becomes a queen at the end of season 6, and like there's this whole promise that like she's gonna have this tirade, and like it was so cool how she did nothing the whole season. It was like I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. That's such a great
sick.
expectation turn, and like.
What a subversion.
Like the whole thing where they come up with the stupidest plan I've ever heard in my life to go north of the wall to get a walker to bring south to the queen, and they're gonna
That
risk
was-
everyone's life, including the goddamn king in the north. It's like it's genius. And then the dragon dies for it, and now they have a dragon. Oh my god, it's so. But you know that my favorite part is. My favorite parts gotta be when they the whole thing where they reveal that Jon Snow is Daenerys' nephew.
Yeah, something like that.
But it's like they intercut it with them having sex.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
My
So
God,
it was
that
very,
was
like,
so awesome, dude.
but you
But
know,
suffice it to say, I was not a fan of Game of Thrones season 7 in the slightest.
that was a good one.
You know, I knew I was gonna get you there. I was hyped. I've been hyped to do this for a while.
You were planning that.
I've been planning this. You know my favorite part? Like when they just did nothing. That was so cool. Also, one thing. Why is Theon Greyjoy still alive?
I don't know. This guy is
Who likes this character? Who
blows my
likes him?
mind.
Like, why?
Okay, this doesn't matter. But in season 7, if I spoil this, I don't care because it doesn't fucking matter. Is the scene where he's fighting someone and he gets punched in the balls?
Oh yeah,
He doesn't react. He doesn't react.
he gets kicked in the balls and he just beats some guy up, and now they all want to follow him
because he's the master. His weakness is now his power.
Okay, Okay, well, I'm gonna just try to take this as linear as I can. Okay. So the first episode, one thing I will say about the season, is, I don't know why, because it was 7 episodes and it did move a lot faster.
Very quickly. Very, very quickly.
Go on than the other seasons. It moved quite quickly. But for some reason, I was so bored this entire season. I was so bored. Even though stuff was happening, I'm like, I don't care what is happening. This show, this doesn't feel right.
It's a butchery. It's a mockery.
This doesn't feel like the show.
Okay, you know what my favorite thing is? In past seasons, it took like 10 years to get to the south.
And they just travel so quickly.
They turned on fast travel, skipped the cutscenes, and then now they're there. Like, what?
Okay, there's some good fight scenes. There's a really great scene where Bronn is like trying to kill the dragon. That was a pretty good scene.
Oh, in the fire, in the raid.
You know, the Lannisters take Highgarden. They kill the other Tyrell, the old Tyrell.
That was a good scene.
That was an okay scene when she said that she killed Joffrey.
Mm-hmm.
But
made sense.
The Unsullied took Castle Rock. There's nothing there.
And then they got ambushed or whatever.
Yeah, but
the Unsullied. That's such a funny.
What the hell else happened? I can't even remember what happened.
You watched this like 2 days ago.
Watch it. It's been a week.
Okay. They go beyond the wall.
Jon being in freaking with Dragonstone this whole season.
Yeah. She's my queen. She's my queen. That was a good impression. She's my queen.
This. Okay.
I will not kneel.
Jon Snow did absolutely nothing this season.
Kneel before the queen.
Okay. They tried. They're forced. They're shoving this like chemistry,
romance
that they're supposed to have down our throats. But what they like look at each other twice. That's all that happens. The only thing that would convince you that these people be together is that they're both extremely attractive,
and they both have to be together.
That's it, and that they're related.
And
those are the only things.
And the storyline's kind of very forcibly leading up to it. It's just terrible.
The only things, man. It is the worst.
George R. R. Martin is rolling in his bed right now.
Dude, no way those books are gonna get finished. He's like 77 or something.
Don't say that, man.
Well, you can finish them, man, because you know how everything should go.
Yeah, of course.
The only saving grace, although it was the stupidest plan I've ever heard in my life, I did enjoy
the Beyond the Wall
episode simply because that was a group of guys they had going beyond the walls, man.
They really did.
Those are the lads, bro.
You know, I love me the eye patch guy. Do not remember his name.
Do you even know his name? Because I could not tell you his name.
Let me look it up. I would. It's like someone with a B. Byron? I don't know.
Dude, I love how he lights the sword. How he just brush his
I'm
hands.
saying that's why I like him. He's just cool.
Yeah, I love the group of guys. I adore the Hound. I'm glad that the Hound is in the mix now.
Here I was close. Barrack Dondarrion. That's what it is.
And can't wait for him to kill him out next season.
Oh
But,
no. Okay. Yeah, Hound.
They all went. It was
They have
really
Ginger
They
Man.
just, I really like Ginger Man. This guy really wants Brienne.
Oh man, just you wait what happens.
Oh my god.
Okay,
They get Gendry. And that was so odd. They just go out there like, he's like, I need to ask you to go. He's like, let's go.
All right,
Wait, let's go.
They were
so odd and so like energetic. I'm like, this is weird, man. But
so much wrong with the fight with the. Oh
my god. You know what else I love, man?
What?
I loved how like you think the Starks are gonna like be, since they're all together now, gonna just be happy again. But I loved how they had that like ridiculous thing.
Forced conflict with
Arya and Sansa with Littlefinger, where they're kind of faking but kind of not. But why the hell would they be faking if they're arguing in a closed door room?
I don't understand. I
says, "I'm gonna kill you," and like they're going, "No." Then
I was so bored with it. I was so bored with that entire arc, storyline, whatever the fuck.
I really like how Littlefinger got though as he was dying.
What do you mean he got?
Oh, he was just like, just a little slime ball like he is. So he's just like, "Oh please, I love your mother so much."
Oh yeah.
Enjoyed that, but like, ugh. I'm the faceless man. I'm a faceless man. I'm a faceless man.
And you know what? They never use that faceless trick ever again.
You know, Jamie ladded up at the end when they said, "Oh, we're not going to go fight in the North," but he led to fight in the North, so he's ladded up. He's with the good guys now, I guess. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. How dumb was it that he's like, you know what? I am gonna charge this dinosaur, this dragon, with my spear, and let's see what happens.
And Braun just pushed him right into the water, man.
If that was actually the show, I don't count this as the show. If that was actually the show, they both would have died.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
He would have drowned. He was wearing like the armor he was wearing.
I really hate right now that Braun is on the wrong side, because I love Braun and I hope he switches. The Hound has now become #1 because he's much more integral to the plot. But yeah, it's always been those two for me.
Clegane Bowl. Okay, what else was I gonna say about this terrible show? Oh, how dumb was it in the show when they were at the beyond the wall and they're on top of a little rock and then surrounded is the water or whatever, and then like someone
he throws a rock.
He throws the rock. Like what? Like what?
Like, how is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which is literally a show that is aimed at children, so much better than the show, James?
Well, it's more, I don't know, true to its narrative, I guess.
Okay, enough of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
next week
whatever.
we'll be back with the full season 8 review. Can't wait. I've heard amazing things from James. I believe it's your favorite season, right, James?
It is. It's probably one of the best TV season finales probably ever.
Get into it. It's going to be amazing. Okay, next topic here.
All right.
I watched 2 episodes of a show that we both adore.
Okay, what were they?
Show. I just pre-ordered it because, I need it. I watched Watchmen Episode 6. As well as Watchmen Episode 7, but let's start off with Episode 6. This episode was the episode with Angela on Nostalgia, where she sees
he got drugged
times of Will Reeves.
I
know Will was in fact Hooded Justice.
You were right. I don't know how you got the
because people were saying it in YouTube videos I was watching about the previous episodes.
Oh, okay.
And I thought this episode was beautiful. It was incredible.
I know, it was really
right.
Usually, why don't I say I usually like black and white stuff? I don't know. Sometimes black and white stuff can be really tacky.
No,
but
this is not.
This was definitely not tacky at all.
And like, I can see people arguing. Like on paper, I can see how people would think this episode would be terrible, because people going, "Oh, this is such a beloved thing, Watchmen, and it's so great how Hooded Justice was always this mystery. And he's been a mystery for
forever.
40 years, however many years old Watchmen comic book is.
But in the comic, they kind of say, "Oh, it's this guy."
He's really not a big character at all in the comic, so who cares?
He's not.
This was genius, man.
It was really
The
smart.
fact that he paints his eyes white, the whole Cyclops, and it tying in with Judd, and they show. This was brilliant, man.
Oh, so good. And I don't know if you probably noticed this, but like Angela paints her eyes black, and her grandfather paints it white. Like it's just so good.
It's so good.
But it was just man, the way you see this man's whole life play out in an hour.
Like he's an angry man, and like he just comes home angry. Oh, and he has a kid with. And I was predicting early in the episode that was going to be the baby that he found, who was his wife.
He is the baby.
Yeah, she is. She's the baby that he found.
He found what? What?
In the opening scene of the show.
Yeah.
There's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the end, he finds the baby in the grass.
Oh, and his wife is the baby?
His wife, yeah.
Really?
They show it.
I did not. I didn't pick up on that. My bad. Fuck.
Yeah, but they have a kid. All right. And everything is just crazy. He joins the Minutemen.
The Minutemen
have a relationship with what's his name, Captain Metropolis.
Captain Metropolis. That was foreshadowed last episode, eh?
Yeah, it really was. But Captain Metropolis, he promises that he would help him take down Cyclopses.
And they just don't.
I love how he gets the costume too, how they hang him.
Oh yeah. I was like, no way.
Cyclops business. And he's just wearing the rope walking home. I don't know why he kept the rope on, but just humiliated. Puts on the mask and fights, and he comes to justice. But then when the going gets tough, and he needs backup,
they don't help him.
They don't come. They say this isn't a matter for the Minutemen, and he's pissed. He's so pissed. He sees that one guy who owns the deli or the grocery store, and he's being so racist to him. And he goes, "I'm done." Pulls out the gun. Flocks. You see him kill every Cyclops member, burn down the whole thing. Oh, this thing.
And then it's crazy. So the whole Cyclops thing was like they had a projector that made black people kill black people. Oh.
Kind of reminded me of Kingsman. The whole.
I know. Interesting stuff. And then he took it to kill Judd. Oh, man.
Well, he didn't take it to kill. He used the hypnosis.
He used it. Yeah. The same whatever.
So, am I going to find out more about Judd, or should I know everything I
That's pretty much it.
Because I'm still kind of confused. So, just his great-grandpa was...
a clan member.
Was in Cyclops?
Yeah. I think so.
Because seeing episode 7, I know that his wife is quite involved with...
Yeah, he was involved for sure.
Senator Joe Keane. Okay, well, that was a brilliant episode. Now moving on to episode 7. First thing I want to say...
Yep.
Looking Glass is alive! Or
yeah.
I still don't know for sure if he's alive. I know he definitely escaped and he definitely killed all the 7th Cavalry men. I saw a review where they said, oh, this is the reverse Hollis Mason, where Hollis Mason was murdered. But look, he got out. Thank God. This is my favorite character.
I didn't know Looking Glass had that kind of skills in him though to kill those guys.
Bro. I mean, for someone that paranoid, I feel like you would be prepared at any time to.
that's true. I just can't imagine this guy fighting. Wait, we didn't discuss the interrogation scene in the earlier episodes. That was amazing.
Oh, when he's like, when all the pictures are flashing.
Yeah. Dude, I said, if you want to know more about the show, watch the Wisecrack philosophy of. That's so good.
The Pedopedia.
Oh my God, the Pedopedia, yeah.
Like, that's how I know that Night Out, because all the reviews I watch, they talk about the Pedopedia, how it connects. And, but it's close between 5 and 6 for favorite. I still think 5 is my favorite, because I do adore Looking Glass.
I know.
But 6 is something
7. What's going on with 7?
And, one more thing about 6, I love when shows do, I don't even know what it's called. Is it called, I think, a focus episode?
Oh yeah, like not a bottle episode, but yeah, you're right. Like
when a show but that completely diverges from the main story and shows the like
backstory, like in Daredevil with Karen.
yeah. I just love when a show will do that. Like, just take the time to tell us
That
the
was
story.
insane. I was not expecting that Karen episode in Daredevil in season
Yeah,
3.
and I like how it was the first 30 minutes, then the second 30 minutes was the whole church thing.
Yeah, I
And
like. It was just it was a broad tone shift. I gotta
I'm
say.
talking about Daredevil season 3 because that's probably the best season of television ever made. But
Okay, so
so episode 7, where we get a bunch of answers for things.
yeah, that's it's
Where
the
so
answer episode.
Angela is hooked up with Lady True.
Oh yeah, with to the elephant.
Yeah, spoilers to the end of the episode, but she's hooked up to an elephant. She thinks she's hooked up to Will, but it's not. It's an elephant. They like get her memories back, and because of the whole process or whatever, blah, 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 they're explaining it away. But because of this, she's reliving her childhood memories. Which,
Oh yeah,
oh
this was
my god, these are some. This is a great origin. She's Sister Night because there's a VHS she always wanted to watch back in Vietnam.
called Sister Night.
A good old blockbuster called Sister Night.
How crazy is the Vietnam flag
Oh my,
or the American flag? I guess.
billion states.
Yeah.
But then the people who hate the colonization of Vietnam blow up her parents.
Yeah. The
And she
fucking.
goes to live in an orphanage and she paints Dr. Manhattans. And basically, her grandma, who we've seen in the last episode, and in the last episode,
Oh, that was fucked.
we see
The
that
grandma.
we see that they basically her grandparents split because being Hooded Justice was taking over his life, and he saw that his son was trying to be Hooded Justice, and he freaked out him trying to like take all the mask off. He's like, "You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do this," and she ended it. Basically, the son hates people in masks, and when the son joined the army, the grandma said, I can't be associated with you if you join the army." And they cut all ties. But then she found out about Angela, came back to pick her up. Right as she's picking her up, she has a heart attack and dies.
That was
She's got to
fucked
go
up.
back to the orphanage. That sucks. But she also points out the person that killed her parents and says she wants to listen as the Vietnam police shoot him in the head. And then the cop says, "Come find me. You can join the force."
Mhm.
I was guessing that's what happened. But in the present day,
Mhm.
we get obviously the Vite scene, which is, he's been on trial for a year.
It's the trial, yeah.
They prove how he's so guilty.
And they bring in the
It's a
pigs.
massive part, and then they bring a bunch of pigs out, and I still don't know what's going on. We're gonna see. I'm really guessing it's something connected to True, or she has some. True did mention something about her father, so maybe Vite's her
Yeah.
father. I don't know. She also did reveal that her daughter is actually her mother clone that she's giving her mother's memories with. This
That is fucked up,
that is
man.
pretty nuts. But yeah, and then other than that, did anything go on with Lori this episode?
I don't think so.
No, just that she found out.
Oh yeah, she went. And then she got. Didn't she get?
Oh
Killed?
yeah, she went to Judd's wife. They had a freaking trap door.
Trap door in the
on their
couch.
couch, and then she fell down, and then yeah, she fell down and they
She's
died.
got-
She's not dead, but they got Lori, and
That's how she died.
she's in cahoots with Joe Keane. But she's in cahoots with Joseph Keane.
Yes.
But at
Jokey.
the end of the episode, Angela goes up to Lady True
Mhm.
and is talking. Lady True says, fine, you can go. This talk explains about the things, and it's like, what the? And Angela's basically saying, what the hell are you planning? She's like, it's not what I'm planning. I'm trying to save the world from the 7th Cavalry because they have a plan. They're going to kidnap Dr. Manhattan, who is living amongst us and has disguised himself amongst us. They are going to kidnap him, and they're going to try to become like him. And then all she does is walk away. And Lady True says, I just told you that Dr. Manhattan's a human. You're not going to ask who? He looks at her and walks away. And unfortunately, I already had it spoiled who Dr. Manhattan was.
Mhm.
But what I
Sad.
didn't know is that she knew. I thought she didn't know. But
Oh.
it was the biggest shock. I'm like, what? She drives back to her house, goes to Cal, is
And
sleep or something,
fucking dunks him. No,
smashes the hell out of his head. And
he's.
that's the whole accident thing. They put this ring in his head so he would forget that he was up,
Mhm.
so he can live a happy human life. I'm fairly certain we're gonna find out how they met in Vietnam.
Man,
All this
that
going
episode is brilliant. This next.
so,
Oh, so
but then
good.
she bashes the hell out of his head, pulls out a ring in his head, and we see a big blue glow. And
Big blue.
she says, "John, we're in trouble, baby." And it goes to credits. I love this show. I hate Game of Thrones. I love Watchmen.
Dude,
Thank you very
so
much.
episode 8, oh, so good. So the 5, 6, and 8 are definitely hands down some of the best episodes in the show or on television last year. So yeah.
Really hope
But
they make another season or something.
you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with
Because
the
David
ending.
Lindelof has said that he hopes there's a season 2, and he actually wants there to be season 2, but he doesn't have any ideas, so he's not going to make it.
He doesn't have ideas. He's out. He's gone. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I've been talking a lot here,
Okay.
so I'm going to lob it off to James
Mm-hmm.
because we got a little segment here called James's Slice of Life.
Okay.
James is a real connoisseur of these movies that like portray slice of life movies like
The
Marriage Story,
slice of life.
Lady Bird, and
We'll talk about mid '90s today, sure.
what? You're not gonna talk about the one you've been on about? Talk about them both.
Oh, oh shit! Yeah, I forgot I watched that movie. Okay, you know what? We'll save mid '90s for another day. My mind totally wiped over this movie that I saw on Saturday, I think. Oh man, great time. It's called Waves by I forget it, Andrew Trey Schultz, I think is his name.
Andrew Trey Schultz.
I think
What?
so.
Anything else?
Let me see. Fuck. Okay, whatever. It's something like that. It's called Waves. Crazy movie. I, I have not seen anything like that in a long time. Where it's a bombardment of visual style, emotion. What I mean, also describe it. The acting was brilliant. It's a very real movie. There's one part I could say is kind of a little bit absurd, and it's the main climactic scene. But
Okay.
it was. Do you want me to spoil it? Am I
No,
spoil?
no, don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. Okay.
You want
Um.
to give a chance for the people to watch.
Exactly.
Why they should
Exactly.
watch, and then
Okay. So the main climactic scene, little bit weird, but the way it's shot, it showcases a person, like the cinematography, like what happens in the person's life, it just reflects that. And you're a little bit like I watched my family. We were all a little bit disoriented, like, what the
oh,
hell is going
that's
on with this?
family.
Yeah, what the hell's going on with this stuff? Like why is it being filmed like this? But everything is done with like a purpose, and this director is insane. Like the amount of like visual insight he has on what the piece he wants to create is nuts. Um, but basically, it's a movie about breaking your heart and putting it back together. That's the best way I could describe it. Um, but it's got some great actors. Uh, I don't the guy from This Is Us is in it. He's great.
Okay,
Um,
what a legend.
every character is amazing. It's all based on like most of it's based on the director's life story, and the main actor put his own kind of twist on it too. It was a really collaborative effort from what I could tell, and just hearing about like the way it's made is just crazy. So Johnny and I both watched this trailer in theaters, and we were like, "This
Yeah,
looks like garbage! Like, what the hell is this?"
not a good trailer.
It's not a good trailer at all. It does not disclose this.
It
It
is.
just it just looks like kind of one of those like hokey movies that like Hannah Montana would be in. Like you know that Miley Cyrus movie. Um, You don't, but it's okay.
Miley Cyrus movie.
Yeah, and it's with the dude. I think it's with one of the Hemsworths. Whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
it reminded me of that movie because of the way it was portrayed in the trailer. But I'll assure you it's not. And I was delighted to find out it's an A24 movie. So an A24 movie is probably great, except for actually I don't know. They're all good in their own merit. But yeah, it was a really good time. Very happy I saw it. Very pleasant surprise. It was just great. Everyone should go check it out because I don't think it got enough love as it probably should have, or as much attention as it should have. The reviews are a little bit mixed. I don't know. Some people found it was melodramatic. I personally didn't, but that's just me. So go watch it, make your own opinion on it. You give it a chance. I don't know.
Is it on any streaming or?
It is not. I don't think so. It might be on Prime, but I'm not too sure. We rented it. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that.
That's the review. Without giving too much away,
I
and
think I'll put that one out because I got a hot opinion on it. I value your opinion, James.
Thank you.
Well, I got a bit of breaking news off the bat.
Okay. Here we go.
A virtual Star Wars convention has been announced for May the 4th and the 5th.
Whoa.
So that's next Monday and Tuesday.
Tickets are $40 each.
What I'm really hoping is we're getting a Mandalorian trailer, one.
The April Fool's Mandalorian trailer.
Two, we're getting an announcement of the next animated series. I would love that.
Oh yeah. When do they do Disney whatever that's called? Disney not Plus.
D23?
Yeah, D23.
2 years, I think.
So they had one last year for so yeah, they're probably gonna release that. They're probably gonna release the Clone Wars, the new animated show title, probably.
I would hope so. And announce who's in it. But yeah. Okay, one last thing.
Star Wars: The High Republic animated show.
Animated show, movie, podcast, radio show,
podcast. Books.
You're changing the setting of Disneyland to the High Republic.
We're decanonizing all of the other 9 movies.
We are decanonizing Star Wars. The only thing that exists is the High Republic.
Breaking news.
One thing I want to talk about quickly.
Yeah.
I watched yesterday. Last night I watched Dredd.
Oh.
And I gotta tell you, I hate people say this about movies, but this point, I think it's really I think this movie was was incredibly fun.
It was a fun movie.
It's nothing mind-boggling like drama or anything. It's just a great action movie, you know. And
I thought it was a good time.
It's such a simple plot. Wait, you watched it?
No, I have not seen Dredd.
It's the plot is so simple. Basically, two judges, are trapped in a building. They start off on the bottom floor. It's a 200-floor building. The leader of a drug empire.
So it's like Enter the Dragon or whatever, the Bruce Lee one.
Yeah, the leader of the drug empire is at the top, and they have to work their way up and take the leader out.
That does sound fun.
It's so fun. The action's crazy. It's like there's a crazy use of slow-mo.
Is it hyper violent, right?
Yeah, there's a use of slow-mo in this movie that it actually has a story reason for being in there.
Really?
Yeah, because basically the drug is called slow-mo, and people take it and everything goes slow. So you see action scenes from both perspectives in real time in slow-mo. You see people's faces being like blown up in slow-mo.
Whoa.
So cool.
What's his gun called? Does he have
I don't know.
Name? Oh, it's probably the executioner because he's judge, jury, and.
But he talks to the gun, like he tells the gun which he's like stun.
Yeah.
Carl Urban is, oh my gosh. We have a little surprise here. An hour and 14 minutes. Did he leave?
Nope, I hear
He's
him.
here. He's waiting for the right moment.
Okay, whatever. You'll see.
I'll just keep going. But yeah, it was a fun movie. Lena Headey from Game of Thrones, Cersei herself, plays the villain. She's great in the movie. I would have liked a little more from her, but she's great.
Okay.
But yeah, I was really happy with this movie. It was a good time at the movies. I wish I saw it in actually, I don't. I was 10 years old when this movie came out in theaters.
You'd be scarred for a long
Maybe it
time.
wouldn't have been the best to see it in theaters, but to see it in a theater would have been pretty cool. But because I heard it has like one of the best 3D of any movie ever.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
so happy the 3D trend is dying slowly.
the worst. He's on mute now. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we have a special guest that will appear sometime.
Sometime. But I mean, yeah. But Dredd, it was a great time. But you know, James,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a lot. Obviously, the last episode of the show we did, it blew up.
Yeah, for sure.
It blew up like crazy. Like we've had like what 6 billion subscribers in the past week.
We're on top of the world.
600 billion views, and there's this. Everyone wants a piece of the action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants some of the money. And
Yeah.
there's this guy, this I don't know who the hell this guy is, okay? But he calls me like 6 times a day. He keeps telling us that he's gonna help me. He's gonna help the podcast save us. I don't know what the hell is going on. And you know what? He's actually calling me right now.
Is he?
So let me. Okay, this guy's name is DP Cloud. So
Okay.
DP, is this DP?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? It's Jonathan?
Yeah, this is Jonathan, man.
We have DP on the phone.
Thank you for reaching out.
You called me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it was about that thing we were talking about yesterday. Are you
Well,
still interested in our service?
I've never been interested. All you did was yell at me what it was, but what is your service?
Is James there as well?
James is here on the line.
Present.
Okay, great. So I know you're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Our company is called eSecurity, and what we do is we help creators like you by keeping you digitally safe. You know, there's a lot of
Who
hackers.
the fuck invited this guy?
Excuse me? Who's that?
I don't know.
There's a disturbance in the
Okay,
line.
keep going.
DP.
DP, keep going, man.
What are you saying?
Basically, what we're going to do for you is we're going to monitor your podcast and make sure that you don't get hacked.
Okay.
You know, let's talk about pricing.
Wait, but
Because-
wait a minute. DP, I was asking you this before. What? I don't understand what that means. What do you mean monitor our podcast? I don't.
You
What?
know, people can get swatted.
Swatted? How are we gonna get
Creators
swatted?
can get hacked because this is the reality. You don't know anything about digital security. We do.
And you, how the hell? You could be a homeless guy on the street who stole a phone for all I know.
Yeah.
Listen, what you need to know is it's dangerous being online.
How do you know?
Can help you. Oh, we have many
It
clients.
sounds like your partner just came in here a while ago and told you off. So
Did he?
yeah.
Let's talk pricing though.
Let's
What's the price?
talk pricing.
We have a very competitive package.
Yeah.
For the first month,
A very competitive package. I don't know what that
we're going
means.
to be charging you $12,000 for the first.
12,000.
To do what
But
exactly?
this is the thing though.
To do what
Jonathan.
exactly?
What we're going to do is we have people on our team that are going to be monitoring your podcast.
What is that? What do you mean by monitoring?
So we're going to create a safe server for you to operate on, which means that you cannot be intercepted.
Huh.
We cannot
follow?
be intercepted. How do you create a safe server, man?
Well, that's the thing.
Company secret.
We have special algorithms that we don't reveal to people. But by paying $12,000 this month, and I know it may seem a little high, but after the first month, starting in the second month, we're actually, usually people reduce packages, but because our service is so essential, it's actually going to go from $12,000 to $45,000 for the second.
Oh wow!
And it's going to stay at $45,000.
So how are we gonna keep afloat here? How are we gonna?
This is the thing: is if you're serious about your business, then you're gonna want someone like us.
You make the investment, right? You pay the price.
You gotta make the investment. So the offer's up in the air.
I think your partner wants to say something. Is your partner there? Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
I guess he's not there, but go. Anything else there, DP? Before
I just want
sue you for fraud.
This is a pyramid scheme.
Okay. You can trust us.
You tell me I can trust a guy named DP Cloud.
Well, we like to, we just like our client to feel comfortable with us.
Okay.
And
so,
really,
what are you proposing here, DP?
Well, let me just tell you because, let me just show you our credibility. I got a guy down the street.
Okay.
He's a big creator.
Yeah.
He has a few thousand listeners.
Okay.
He says that we are stunning.
Okay.
The way we work with him.
Okay.
The protection we provide.
I love.
I got another guy.
I love this man's contact information.
Yeah, I got another guy a few streets down.
Okay.
He's just blown away by the 24/7 support from us. You could be running a podcast at 4 a.m. and you may need security. We're there. Okay, you pick up your phone. Okay, we're a number away, keeping you and your business secure. And the pricing is extremely competitive. There's really no flaws. And that's my pitch, You know what I mean, guys? You feel me?
I don't know how much.
I don't know exactly.
I believe that this is a real company, and that there's multiple people working there.
We got the information.
I think I'd have to hear from someone else to know for real if it was.
Would you like to? I actually got my assistant in here.
Okay, I'd love to speak to your assistant.
Okay. Hey, get over here. Coward, get over here. Hello?
Hello, sir?
Hi, sir? Jonathan?
Yeah?
Hi, my name is Mark.
Mark?
Yes.
It's nice to meet you, Mark. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Mark.
You had a few questions about what we do. And
Okay. How do you think this? From what your boss said, I gotta be honest with you. I got no idea what you guys do.
Right. I'm here to support you. Do you have any direct questions?
Yeah.
Do you offer mental support?
What do you like? What do the people who work at your company physically do?
Okay, so let me just tell you first that we've been around for about.
Okay, I don't care how long. I want to know what the people.
What we do. So
What?
So you're asking what
Sir,
we
do you clean ducks?
I don't understand your question, sir.
I don't
I think your voice changed a little bit, Mark.
We're e-security. We keep digital podcasts secure.
How?
Ow.
Well, I don't know if my boss expressed that to you, but
He didn't.
but so Jonathan, what we do is for each of our clients, we have a team of professionals, and they're responsible for monitoring your servers.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what we do for you is we make sure there's no interception in the server from a third.
Servers are we talking about?
Because the last thing you want, you're cutting out.
Okay.
Okay.
I keep hearing. Listen, what's your name, sir? Mark again? It was Mark?
Mark, yes.
Listen, Mark. I keep hearing the same thing. All I keep hearing, we monitor your server. We protect your server. I don't understand what that means. You're just
I
watching my
Would you
server?
Would you like to talk to our senior manager?
Yeah, I'd love
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
to. Okay.
I hope he sings. Oh.
We're just on hold, James, here. I don't know.
No, but like
Guys-
you know,
Hello?
Hi, Jonathan.
Yeah?
How you doing?
Dude, the fans want Mark back on the line. I don't know.
the live stream's asking for Mark.
The live stream's asking for Mark.
Yes.
Is this Mark?
Let me get him.
What? I swear this guy turned into Mark and then left.
He was Mark for a second.
I don't know what happened.
Does he put on different disguises?
I don't know, we might have a Lemony Snicket scenario here.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Who is this?
My name's Chris.
Chris?
Chris. What
Wait,
happened,
is this Chris R?
Yes, it is.
How you doing, Chris?
Good.
Who's Chris R?
Remember the disaster artist, James?
Thanks,
Oh, okay.
Where's my money, Daddy? Chris? Still on the line? Chris?
Chris. You're on live podcast right now.
Who's this?
Hello.
Oh,
Who's
who's
this?
this?
Hello, can you hear me?
What's your name, sir?
Katie?
My name is Greg. I represent the security. I'm the senior president. I've heard that you've been having a lot of questions, and
Yeah. What the hell does your company do?
well, I don't know what Mark said to you, but
Mark is an idiot. Deep is an idiot. I need to
Sir,
know what the company
sir,
does.
Sir, I don't appreciate you cussing out our employees, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because they're extremely trained.
Okay. They're
Like-
extremely trained. So you're saying your boss is trained?
So, would you like me to give you some details about what we do?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So, basically, you guys have a podcast, right?
Yes, we do. Biggest podcast there is.
Did you know that your server is vulnerable
Is it?
How?
to people that know basic hacking?
Sure.
Hey, okay. This is news to me.
This is the thing, okay? You could run your podcast normally, but as you grow, you're more susceptible for a term called swatting. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Mm.
So basically what swatting is people will find your location and they will call a SWAT team on you. Okay?
Okay.
So that's what we do.
You call SWAT team on us?
No, we prevent people from doing it.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
How do you prevent people from
Sir,
swatting
was that a
us?
threat?
I just want to know how.
I think you're threatening us.
Greg, don't worry. You don't need to talk to him. Yeah, guys, I don't know what you said to Greg, but he's pretty upset.
Is this DP again?
Yeah, it's DP.
Okay, man. I'm just gonna listen. I know this is a scam. Just that.
We want Mark.
Listen,
We want Mark.
okay.
We want Mark.
You.
We want Mark.
The fans want
We
Mark.
want Mark.
I'm
We
sorry.
want Mark. We want Mark.
Excuse me, who's that on the line?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Well,
I think someone hacked in.
I think he's a hacker. I think he intercepted our call.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we should get this company.
My Skype is currently bugging out, so I think he's hacking. He's hacking into my Skype. Hello?
Hello, hello.
I don't know what's going on with Skype right now. It's not responding.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
For some reason, it went to my AirPods. I don't even know.
That's weird. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, you're here, James.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, connect to
Okay.
my AirPods for some reason.
Because my Skype is not responding. I don't want to X out of it because it's gonna
Go
take
next out of it.
out of the call.
Okay.
It's,
So DP, you got 1 minute to convince me I'm buying the service. Okay.
Okay. Let me. Are you starting the time now, or?
Yeah. Wait. I'll start when it gets to. I'll tell you when to start. Okay, you can have some extra time to start now if you want.
Success. Okay. What is it, and how do you get it? You're two
And 1
young
minute
guys.
starts now.
You're two young guys. Okay. You create a podcast.
Yeah.
You may be entertaining, but you don't know anything about security. Luckily, I'm on the line. We've been
Luckily.
around for 45 years. Okay.
45 years.
We help people like you.
The internet wasn't around back then.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Well, that's what you think.
Really?
Wait, what?
Now I'm
That's
intrigued.
what you believe to be the case. The internet has actually been around for hundreds of years.
Really?
Public.
Huh.
How's it?
Are you the person that started 5G?
I'm not
My
going to.
name's Jojo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Jake, can you hear
Do you
me?
guys want? You
I
guys
can hear you.
want?
Did you start 5G, DP?
I don't want to speak on that.
If you answer the question truthfully, I will buy your service.
Our team might have had a hand in 5G.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Gospel Moore? Did you hear that? DP Cloud, arrest this man. Okay, DP, I'll see you in Uganda.
Yeah, man. I'll just send you my banking information.
Yeah,
So we can
Okay.
transaction going.
Yeah.
Well,
That's good, man.
We'll discuss further later, okay? Just call us back.
Yeah, Greg will reach you.
Which one was Greg? Can you put him on the line again, just so we know who it is?
Greg's crying right now.
Okay.
Right.
It's alright. Hope he feels better. Take care, DP. Well, that was something.
That was quite interesting.
Did he pay for ad time? Is that what happened?
You just called.
I think we have to screen our our participants in the podcast next time because I don't know what that was.
All right, guys. Well,
All right. Well, thank you all for
thank you so much
enjoying
for
the
watching
show.
the stacked episode today. We got a lot to talk about.
Attention, Ayunis.
No,
This
There's the hacker again.
the hacker's going crazy. I don't know what's happening. Thank you so much for watching. Let There Be J. I'm Jonathan.
attention,
I'm
Ayunis.
James.
This is a terrorist
And
message.
we'll see you later.